Good morning, everyone. What a day, what a day, what a morning. So yesterday I showed you in my video when I came home, my 15 amp breaker box had blown, it just fizzled out. So that didn't work, so I had to rewire this so I could get my, charge my phone and my laptop and have my radio and little Christmas lights. But I just don't have main lights here. So anyway, that's what happened when I came home. So I got enough heat going and stuff like that. But at 4 o'clock in the morning, all the power went out. And I've told you before, Vancouver Island is notorious for having the power go out so many times. So the power went out completely at 4 o'clock in the morning. So all I've got is my propane. So thank God for propane. I can make coffee. Yeah, I can make coffee and I can make food. Somebody wants up. Somebody wants up. So that's about all I can do is make food. Now, I'm better off here with the power outage in my little camper than they are in the houses, because people in houses don't usually go around with Coleman propane stoves for cooking and that. They have an electric stove and oven, so they can't cook or do anything. They can't make coffee because they can't make their coffee anyway. They can't plug in their coffee maker. They can't cook it on the stove. They can't do nothing. So I'm actually in a better position here than people in houses because I have propane. So that's good. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not sure if I'm going to get much content out. I have to fix that breaker thing. So that's going to take me some time. And with the power out here, I don't know how long it's going to be. It can last hours sometimes. So I have to wait for that to come on. Because once my phone battery goes down too low and runs out, then I can't do any filming anymore, and I can't give you any videos. So basically, I have to just sit on top of things and see. I don't know how much video I'm going to get out today or in the next couple of days. It depends on how all this power outage and everything and my breaker box and that. But we'll see what happens. I do have some backup videos from yesterday actually that I can show you, throw them in. So if I do one today, video today, it'll be a kind of a mashup from yesterday and today. So there'll be parts in it probably it looks like the power's on. But that was yesterday, not today. So we'll put something out today. I'll figure something out. But just thought I'd bring you up to speed. I'm just getting up. The only reason I don't have the propane on right now for heat is because the sun just came through the window and warmed this place up so much I'm sweating. It's wow, it's nice and warm in here just from the sunshine. So that's a bonus. So anyway, I'm gonna finish my coffee. I'm gonna probably make myself some eggs or something. And we'll just get on with the day, and I'll try and figure out what to do with everything. All right, so I bent your ear too much already. Ciao for now. Wow, the lighting in here is insane. I got to get into strange positions to get good lighting. Anyway, the next two clips here are, I got so much video yesterday that I couldn't put it in. Just had way too much. So this is actually what happened in the next two clips. Just before we came out of the forest area there, and I was looking at some other wild edibles. And then the next clips after that are going to be after we got down the hill to Baby's favorite walkie spot at the pond there, and what we discovered down there and what we did and collected there. So that's what the next little bit here is going to be. And then once that's done, we'll come right back to you, okay? Ciao for now. So here's some ferns coming up. They got little fiddleheads on them. I mean, technically they're fiddleheads, but I haven't fully identified my ferns yet, and I'm not sure if this is the ostrich fern, or which is the edible fiddlehead one, if that's actually the ostrich fern, or if that's one of the other ones that isn't quite so edible or something. So I'm just getting used to figuring these out, and I'm pretty sure someone out there might be able to help me identify if these are the right ones or not, if these are ostrich ferns or something else. So that's another thing I'm trying to learn, because I know there's edible ones out there, and I just got to make sure I get the right ones. You always got to be careful what you do and make sure of your identification 100% before you try anything at all. So we're going to check those out and see. It's too bad, because if I go home and they're edible and I didn't pick them, well, they're going to be gone when I get back. Ciao. This is another stuff I've been checking out for about 2 years now. Haven't really got quite used to knowing exactly what to do with it, but apparently this skunk cabbage is actually edible too in some ways and forms. Apparently the First Nations ate some of it. I don't know if with the roots or what it was, but this stuff is apparently quite edible. So I gotta look into that more. I can't remember. I remember looking through my book and that, and I read a lot about it, but I don't remember what it was, so I have to go back and double check. But this stuff comes up rampant everywhere in the wetlands. See how wet it is? It's sort of swampy in a way, but it's not swampy. It's just very wet areas of the forest. So yeah, I'm going to check into that a little more and see what I can find out about that. So ciao for now. Okay, this is what I've been waiting for. More salad. More salad. Look at these beautiful, beautiful heads. Beautiful heads of dandelion. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. And they're everywhere. They're everywhere. Look at them. They are everywhere. They're even over here. They are everywhere. Wow. Just everywhere. Wow, there's so many of them. So many, so many, so many, so many, so many. So many dandelion flowers. All right, we're going to pick some of these. Ciao for now. So yeah, we got all this dandelion out here. All this. This is a single stem dandelion. This is dandelion. This is true dandelion. Single stem only. Single stem only. You know those other ones you see that are multi-branch and multi-stemmed? A bunch of littler flowers all clustered on one kind of branch, like a little tiny tree. Those are not dandelions. Those are English daisies. English daisies. This is dandelion. Single stem only. That's a true dandelion. And it's, the other ones, I don't know if they're edible. The English daisies, I have no idea. They probably are, but I haven't gotten around to that yet because I'm still dealing with this. So anyway, dandelion. So that's it. So we're going to collect a whole bunch of these heads here. You can eat apparently the whole plant. I've eaten the leaves. I've eaten the flowers. I've eaten the little flower heads before they even open up like this. The only thing I haven't eaten is the stem here. I've never tried that. Apparently it's edible, so I don't know. I may try one day. I don't see a reason for it. There's so much food out here. But anyway, the stuff with the milk here on the that oozes out of the dandelion there, if you cut yourself, that's one of the best things you can do. It's better than polysporin or any of that crap you buy. You put that in your cuts or wounds or on a burn, especially on burns and on warts. Apparently, if you do that 3 times a day, every single day, and don't miss a beat, your wart will disappear in 7 days. And I'm going to try that too. But this, when we were kids, we used to use this milk for our cuts and burns and everything. And it's one of the best things. It's better than anything you can buy in the store. So anyway, we're going to collect some more heads and move on here. Okay, ciao for now. Yeah, these are sick winds around here. No wonder the power keeps going out over here. And the storm's coming again. These winds are crazy. Crazy. Look at these trees, eh? I don't know if you can hear that, but it's loud. Crazy, eh? Yeah, no wonder the power keeps going out here. Alright, let's go hunker down. This stuff is comfrey. And this grows crazy everywhere. If it gets in your garden, you don't want it, you rip it out. It's invasive, I guess, in a sense, but it's actually got some really good qualities too for health and that. I don't use it much at all, but I know a lot of people use comfrey for comfrey tea and different things like that, and medical reasons. But just one more thing out here. Ciao for now. And here we finally have some broadleaf plantain. The broadleaf plantain. It's not a huge amount around right now, but it is coming up. And this stuff is really good for lots of different things. Yeah, this stuff is really good. So, we'll take some of that too, I guess. Ciao. Well, the power has come on and everyone's chilled out here, just having a snooze and a nap. Look at these little monkeys, eh? Look at them, look at them. Oh, they woke up. That's Chevy. Chevy. Yeah. So anyway, the power's back on, but I still need to fix my breaker. It's gone, so I have to do that. So I'm having limited light in here, so we have to do things in maybe not so good lighting. Anyway, so yeah, yesterday when I was out there, I managed to collect a bunch of this stuff here, and luckily I left it in a paper bag in the truck outside. It stayed in really nice condition. So here we go. I've laid it all out for you. So this is what we got together. We got the dandelion flowers that are coming up now, and they look so beautiful, aren't they? And they're probably very tasty. There we go. So I collected all this stuff, and you saw where I got my duck eggs, and I picked up my red kale from the duck egg lady, so she gave me that, which is great. And then when we're down in the park by the pond there, where baby's favorite walkie spot, we picked a whole bunch of these succulent stinging nettle tops. Just the tops of the stinging nettle there. Yeah. And along with the dandelions, we can use these little unopened heads right here as well. We can eat those, they're edible. The whole plant is edible. And we got some more dandelion leaf, and luckily these lasted through the night and aren't too wilty. They actually look pretty good. And along with that, we got the narrow leaf plantain. Narrow leaf plantain. There we go. And broadleaf plantain. And the broadleaf plantain is quite small and succulent right now, so it's good. I collected some of that. But those can get really, the leaves can get like really big, like that big. And those, when they get that big, they're tougher and that. But the thing with those is you can do a spit poultice. I'll show you that sometime. A spit poultice, and use them as a band-aid as well. And they're really good for healing sores and cuts and bee stings and other insect bites and stuff like that. So yeah, we got a big array here, and basically I just got the salmonberry flowers, just more for color than anything. But everything here you see is actually superfoods. Superfoods. And I got these, I picked these just to make the plate look nice. But there we have some leftover of the frozen raspberry just sitting on the counter instead of blueberry. Yeah, we got some of that sitting there. And then, of course, just so you know that I eat really healthy anyway, I just finished eating an apple. I ate a half a banana, so that's that. And then I've got all the superfood in front of me. And obviously, if you know me well enough, we're going to make an omelette. So I'm going to chop a bunch of this stuff up and get it all ready, and we're going to set everything up for an omelette. And on top of that, I also want to remind you that I do this slippery elm bark. Slippery elm bark, organic. I do this twice a day, once in the morning and once in the evening before meals. I do that, and that stuff is really good for me. So, I mean, if it wasn't for the severe Crohn's disease that the medical establishment forced upon me, I would actually be in really good health, as you can see. I'd be really healthy for a guy my age anyway. But I'm going to stop for a commercial break right now. And the slippery elm bark here, and all my spices, and all my condiments, the salt, the peppers, and especially my toasted sesame oil, balsamic vinegar, everything, all my other spices and condiments and everything, they all come from Heaven on Earth, a natural food store in downtown Qualicum, owned and operated by Jim and Julie, and they are two of the nicest people on earth. So if you're ever in town, go and see them and get some really good, healthy food there. So now that the commercial's over, we're going to get back to this and chop all this up, and I will come back to and show you the wonderful omelette that we're going to create here, okay? Ciao for now. Okay, welcome to another episode of Kent's Kitchen and Cooking with Kent. I'm hoping this is the best angle for you for the lighting and everything, because my lights still aren't working. Anyway, we've got this heated up here, this butter, and I've got all my ingredients chopped up there and mixed together. I'm not going to use all of that. I don't need it all. That's way too much right there. Sometimes it's nice to have more than not enough. So here we go, and I don't even have time to clean my dishes and everything, so I did my eggs in here. Ooh, boy, they're sizzling. Okay, they're sizzling. Okay, that's warm enough, that's for sure. Okay, put that over there for now. Obviously, we get the salt. This is really good Himalayan pink salt and pepper, a little bit to start with. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop that over there a bit. There we go. And let it cook down over here more there. And thicken up. So what I'm going to do here, first of all, I'm just going to put a little bit of this in there. Just a tiny bit. It's a bit of mix of everything. I just chopped up a little bit of everything. So put that in there. And what I'm going to do, and blow your mind, is I'm going to get some demerara sugar, just a little bit, not too much. I just want a tiny caramel flavor in there. You don't need too much at all. A little bit of that. I'm going to turn this off for a second because it's going to cook my egg too much. There we go, a little bit of that. And then maybe a little bit more of this on top of there so it blends in real good. And then, here's the mind-blowing part. You remember I do my blueberries in a bowl there? Well, I've got the raspberries this time. I don't want the juice, I just want the raspberry. I'm going to take some of this raspberry and I'm going to put the raspberry right on top of that, because these raspberries are really tart. There's no sugar in them, so that should all mix and blend together there, okay? That's more than enough. This should be mind-blowing. I've never done this before. So now, turn it back on again. There we go. Now we're going to try and flip this over. Flip it over. Come on. Flip it over. Oh, almost flipped over. So, we're going to bring it back this way. Bring it back this way. Oops. Try and flip that way now. There we go. That's a better flip there, eh? Isn't that nice? Now, while we're at this stage here, we're going to drop a little more pepper in there. And all those things are going to cook in there. The flavors of the wild greens and everything, and the raspberry and the sugar is all going to melt and blend and everything like that. inside there. Get some pepper on there. I didn't do garlic in that because I just want to see what it's going to taste like right off the bat. First time around. Alright, we broke it open. We broke it open. Okay, that's pretty much done there. Those eggs cook fast. So there we go. I hope you can see well there. I'm going to just, ouch, that burnt me a little bit. There we go. Just move that over for a garnish on the side. Just a side garnish. Bring this back. Flip it over. Whoops. Flip it over again. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's what I want to turn it around. And there we go. And I hope this is mind-blowingly amazing. Well, there we go. Another episode of Kent's Kitchen and Cooking with Kent. Ciao for now. Well, I hope the lighting in here is good enough. We're going to try out this omelet here. That was just egg. A nice garnish there, eh? Just for looks. Here we go. Raspberry and a bit of everything there. Oops. There we go. Raspberry and a bit of everything. I don't know if you can see that, but wow. I never realized eggs could taste so flippin' amazing. This is absolutely fantastic. It's just, you gotta try this. I can't even explain how good it tastes. It's just mind-blowingly good. I'm definitely gonna make this one again and again. Anyway, we got to get on with this because Brent says my videos are too long. And we're kind of running down on time. I'm going to finish eating this. And I don't know, maybe we'll give you a little puppy time, but I might have to wait till the next video too because we're running out of time here. Anyway, this is amazingly good, and I'll get right back to you as soon as I can, okay? Ciao for now. So far, it seems like the poopies are peeing where they're supposed to pee. Yeah. As far as I can tell, they haven't peed on their bed at all. And they're just peeing on, look at... Little Angel just made a wet spot. Yeah, it seems like they're all peeing on the pads, which is great. This might be the easiest training process, housebreaking training process that I've ever done. I hope this works very efficiently. Slowly I'll move the pads outside and hopefully they'll just go and pee outside with Mum. And poo and all that, yeah. So hopefully that works. Yeah, this is great. Things are happening here. Okay, I need another coffee and something to eat. Ciao.